Brad Johnson. We're live streaming with peoplesclimate.tv, powered by act.tv. I see Reverend Lennox Yearwood over there. Can you tell us your name, the organization, and why you're here, and why this crowd is here?
Yeah. So my name's Jeremy. I'm with Vocal New York. Vocal's here for sort of two reasons. The big one is to send a message that, low-income people of color care about the climate, right? Vocal New York is comprised of low-income people living with AIDS, active former drug users trying to end the drug war, and people with a history of incarceration trying to end mass incarceration. But we care more than just about ending AIDS, ending the drug war, and ending mass incarceration. We also want to send a message that we care about saving the planet, right? And people with AIDS know best what it's like to be in a life and death fight. We fought that fight for years, we continue to fight it, and now we're joining the climate fight. For us, we want to call for investment in rebuilding our infrastructure to be resilient, and we want to train and employ people who have been excluded from the workforce to do that work. We think there's a way to combat climate change and combat inequality at the same time.
And what's the lesson of the AIDS crisis today was that you had a government that had leadership that did not want to pay attention when people were dying. They didn't want to hear that, and they wanted blame the victims. And I feel like that's what we're seeing today here with the climate crisis. What does it take to get people's voice to be heard, and not just to hear, but to actually create change?
Right. Well, I think it can start with massive marches like this, and then we actually have to start drilling down is a probably bad use of the metaphor, right? To really launch real meaningful campaigns that are going to win meaningful improvement. So here in New York, just talking concretely, so we're one of, I think, the only city in New York, in the United States, where the majority of our carbon footprint is created by our buildings, by our big buildings, right? As opposed to LA, where it would be cars. So in LA, where probably the biggest step they could take would be, calling for all the cars to be electric. Here in New York, it really is about us retrofitting or upgrading, right, all of our buildings to be resilient, right? So putting in new boilers, putting in going through and literally upgrading it to have the lowest carbon footprint, and then start looking at how we put solar panels on and use alternative forms of energy, right? So right there, what could we do? The city could invest money to retrofit all buildings in New York City and invest money in training and employment programs to train and hire people from low-income communities, from communities who have been excluded, to do that work. And do it through unions, right? Because we want to make sure that any jobs created are union jobs. They're not jobs. I should use the word career, right? They're real careers, and we know that labor unions create careers for people. They move people from poverty to working class to middle class, and that's what we have the opportunity to do: combat climate change and make our city a model for the world.
Thank you so much.